Plus, enjoy high security and ample parking. And don't forget to refuel at our Halal Coffee and Health restaurant for the best in coffees, smoothies, and healthy eats. Join us today and redefine your fitness journey. First Fitness, dare to be extraordinary.
Discover the wonders of Egypt with Show Meet Travel this October school holidays, visiting Cairo and Sharm el Sheikh. 7 nights from 27,490 Rand per person sharing, departing 3rd and returning 12th October. Includes return flights 7 nights in 4 and 5-star hotels, all-inclusive meal basis in Sharm el Sheikh, internal flights and transfers. Contact Show Meet Travel on 031 207 6987 or email info@meethustravel.co.za.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Wellness Wednesdays on The Breakfast Rush, brought to you by Flowpath Laboratories. Visit flowpathlab.co.za.
It is your Breakfast Rush now, 7:44 this morning. We know that September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And today we're joined by Dr. Tammy Serfontein to raise awareness on this important issue. Dr. Serfontein, good morning to you and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. And thank you for coming into studio as well. For those that do enjoy the social media, we live on your Facebook, your YouTube and Instagram accounts as well. So you can pop in there, watch what's happening as you listen to this vital information that's coming your way now. Doctor, what is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month and why is it important?
So we've just completed the month of September, Goal September, which was Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And it's a global campaign to highlight childhood cancers, educate the public, support families, and most importantly, encourage early diagnosis and treatment.
How common is childhood cancer in South Africa?
So compared to adult cancers, it's quite rare, but it's still a leading cause of illness-related death among children. So about yearly, we get 1,000 cases that are diagnosed in South Africa, and about 1 in 500 children will be diagnosed before the age of 15.
Wow.
So with early detection, though, many survive, thrive, and go on to live healthy lives.
Doctor, what are the most common types of childhood cancers?
So in the South African population, the most common type we see are your leukemias. They make up 1/3 of all childhood cancers. And those are your blood-related cancers. And that's followed by your lymphomas, which originate in your glands. Internationally, though, on the second front, we only see your brain cancers. But in the South African context, the brain tumors usually present so late or they often get undiagnosed completely. And then we have that following your embryonal tumors. These tend to originate from the eyes, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, and then lastly, your sarcomas originating from bone and soft tissue.
What warning signs should parents look out for?
So actually in 1999, there was an early warning system devised, and it was given the acronym SILUAN. So it stood for the S, seek early treatment, the I, look for eye signs in a child, a white spot you might see, a new squint in a child, bulging eyes, lumps especially in the neck, the axilla, the groin. The U stood for unexplained, so temperatures, fevers lasting more than 2 weeks, a child complaining of fatigue, easy bruising, bleeding, and then the N, neurological signs. So this is your child that all of a sudden might develop an abnormal gait. They might trip, fall, be labeled clumsy. So those are your early warning signs that we've devised.
For those that may not understand it, Doctor, why is early detection so critical?
Early detection is critical because, as we know, children grow quickly. So children have rapidly dividing cells. So that means that not only do their normal cells grow quickly, but also abnormal cancerous cells. So when a child is diagnosed with a cancer, they tend to progress quite quickly. So with early detection and treatment, survival rates can actually reach above 90%. And late diagnosis ultimately makes treatment a little harder and outcomes poorer.
Okay. How does Flowpath Pathology Laboratory support this process?
So blood tests are your first step in raising red flags, and FlowPath Laboratory provides accurate and reliable testing from simple blood counts to more specialized tests. And these help doctors confirm or rule out concerns, and therefore we can start treatment early if needed.
Doctor, this is a very personal thing for families. So what challenges do families face after a diagnosis?
So yes, unfortunately, having a cancer diagnosis is a huge thing on families. There's the emotional trauma, financial strain. These children tend to have long hospital stays. So support is paramount in managing a child with a cancer diagnosis.
How can the wider community support families and awareness?
So as I mentioned earlier, those early warning signs, the SILUAN acronym.
Yeah.
In South Africa, we also have a great learning platform. It was devised by CEO Dr. Hendrik. She's a hematologist in South Africa. And she's actually created an animated studio. It's called Lusandi.
Okay.
And it's a great visual aid for the community, for children. So they can learn about childhood cancers. They can learn about becoming a stem cell donor. They can learn about what DKMS is, which is the registry for stem cell donors.
Final question for this morning, Dr. Tammy. What can listeners do to make a difference?
So in the month of September, we wear a gold ribbon, and that gold ribbon just aids as a visual aid to help people become aware of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. As I mentioned earlier, learn the early warning signs, go onto social media platforms, look for Lusandi, watch the videos. And if you are worried about your child, if your child has any of the symptoms I've mentioned, seek a healthcare provider or go through to a trusted lab like FlowPath Laboratory and have some tests done.
Absolutely. Doctor, I want to thank you for your time this morning. Thank you for the insights. And I want to wish you a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to the next one. That was Dr. Tammy Serfontaine with valuable information. And remember, awareness and early testing saves lives. And if you'd like to request a blood test or get more information, you can reach out to FlowPath Pathology Labs on 031 208 2834. Check them out on their website and their social media as well. This Childhood Cancer Awareness Month this past September, we'll stand together for our children.
Wellness Wednesdays on The Breakfast Rush, brought to you by FlowPath Laboratories. Visit